All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching out, still on the matter. Yoruba nation are going back. Exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. Yes, my brother, my sister, this is a good news for all the Yoruba people. Ẹ jẹ́ ká yapa wọ́rọ́wọ́ o. Ká fìjà sílẹ̀. All right, so exactly what is going on. Let us separate peacefully. And then don't let us fight one another. Okay, let us part in peace than in pieces, so that they would develop in their own way, and then we will also develop in our own way. My brother, my sister, who has actually said this? This is a Fulani elder statesman that has said this so far. What's his name? As you can see, that's his picture. His name is Alhaji Sani Zango Daura. Well, onto this one, this man has made it clear, this elder statesman, and made it clear that as far as this country is concerned, it is better we part peacefully. My brother, my sister, this is a good news for all Yoruba nation agitators right now. We have said it times to that number, there is nothing prayers cannot do. I used to tell my people, see, as far as this Yoruba nation movement is concerned, it will get to a point, this set of people will come out, and they will be of the opinion that, see, in fact, these people, una don't try make una come, they go in a separate ways. Ordinarily it cannot happen, but it's only God. In fact, it will take only God to make it happen. And then right now, it is going to happen. Chief Sunday Igboho definitely will be vindicated. All Yoruba people will be free at last. That's exactly what is going on right now. Well, according to the news reaching us, Alhaji Sani Zangon Daura has been asked a question. Do you think the solution is to divide the country at some point? And he made it clear. Well, people like us feel very strongly that it is better for us to part in peace than in pieces, my brother, my sister, so that they would develop in their own way, and then we also develop in our own way. Meaning, if everybody goes their separate ways, everybody will be able to live happily. The same way you believe you can make things happen, like as it has been, nothing is actually working in the country. Nothing is working, and then the Yorubas on their own part believe that if we can go our separate ways with the mineral resources we have, with the resources we have on our own land, we can be able to manage ourselves. And the Northerners also on their own part, they have what they can work with. They know what they can work with. But the truth of the matter is greed. And they are scared that, maybe the Yoruba part, they have more resources than what they have. And they believe that if we try to go our separate ways, I'm talking about some of them, they believe that if we try to go our separate ways, that the Yorubas will, people in the southwestern part right now will be able, or will enjoy more. They will be of more advantage. But the truth of the matter is, we still have some of these Fulani people that are wise. This is an elder statesman, and then he made mention of many things. He made it clear that as far as this country is concerned, if we add, it has happened before. And if we had to say we want to fight ourselves, it will not favor us. According to him, he made it clear that it is better we part in peace than in pieces, so that everybody can go their separate ways and do the needful. That's exactly what we are talking about. If you are still out there, you are not believing in this Yoruba nation movement, my brother, my sister, it is high time you started to have faith, because there is God in this movement. We have said it times to that number. For Chief Sunday Igboho to have been able to escape that invasion alone, my brother, my sister, don't let anybody deceive you. There is God. There is God supporting the movement, and in no time, everybody needs to just be preparing. In no time, the Yorubas will be freed, and that's exactly what we are talking about. God is going to fight for us. I said it some days ago. As far as Yoruba land is concerned, we don't have any problem with anybody. All we have been thinking of is, let it be better for you. And then as it's getting better for you, it will be better for me. We are ready to support every other person. Let peace reign. It is peace we want. But thank God we still have some great Fulani elders that are very reasonable. And that's the person of Alhaji Sani Zangon Daura. And onto this one, he made mention of many things. Though, according to him, let me just take his part of what he said. He said, well, people like us feel very strongly that it is better for us to part in peace than in pieces, so that they would develop in their own way and then we also develop in our own way. But the soldiers, particularly the officers who fought the civil war then, don't like to hear this sort of sentiment that Nigeria should break up because they sacrificed their lives. Hundreds of thousands of millions of lives were lost. Properties worth trillions were destroyed in order to keep this country together. Well, the sentiment on whether the country should continue as one is mostly dominant in the south, and then the feeling is that in the north it would be a disadvantage to the northerners, as there is no oil and then economic power to pull out of a big country like Nigeria. What do you think? All right, and then as it stands right now, this question was actually asked that no, the northerners already know that when it comes to oil, it's all mostly in the southern part of the country, and then because of this, most of them will be like, no, we are not going our separate ways, like we must still be together. You understand? That's exactly why you see the northerners say no, we are not going, we must be together. But no, the Fulani of a person, they believe that no, as far as the southwestern part is concerned, they have a lot of mineral resources, and that is why you will also understand that when you are a farmer here also, as in the southwest, you will be able to produce easily compared to what is happening in the north, where they already know all these things. But not that the Yorubas are sending them away. No, we the southwesterners, we are not sending them away, but they are the ones that say they want to take our own land by force, which will not happen. It is better they go their separate ways, we go our separate ways. But thank God, some of them are coming out and then they are making it clear that as far as this is concerned, if there's going to be a need for us to separate, then we should be peacefully, instead of going out separating in pieces. Meanwhile, according to Alhaji Sani Zango Daura, on his own part, is contrary. In fact, he made it clear that, well, as far as it is concerned, that all factors of social economic growth are in the north anyway, and he made it clear that the north has 80% of the total land mass, and then that the land is a great resource. Well, secondly, and then the most important thing is that if a non-political census is conducted, honestly, even the south knows that more than 2/3 of the total population of the country are in the north. So when you have got these two factors, land and then population, you are there. Okay, well, and then this question has been had. So you don't think we will miss the oil? Meaning you don't think the northerners will miss the oil? And they made it clear that, well, no, for anybody to tell you that we have no oil is bunkum. All right, and then now he has made it clear that fine, the southerners can say there is oil, but meanwhile, even in the north, there is oil. My brother, my sister, this is another one for you to know that these people are greedy. If there is oil in the northern part of the country, then why is it that you are still pork nosing to what the southerners have? Well, let's just get to hear what he said. He said there is oil in the north. We have oil, according to him. Let me quote him. He says, and I quote, "We have oil in Nasarawa more than what we have in the south." Can you hear that? That in Nasarawa state there is oil. Well, he also made it clear that it is still the political ability or will to exploit it. Go and check. We have gas. According to him, he's making us to understand that there is gas in Bauchi in large commercial quantities, and then today the importance of gas is even more than that of oil. My brother, my sister, what is exactly are we even dragging? This man had made it clear. No wonder he said it, that it's better for us to part in peace than in pieces, because he already knows, just for the ones that are illiterate among them, they don't know the value of what they have, or even if they know, maybe some of them even know, but the truth of the matter is these people are greedy. The Yorubas want to remain on their own path, not because they actually want to be on their own, but because of what these Fulani people have been doing. because of the the wickedness they have been perpetrating in Yoruba land. Okay, fine, since you people don't want us to have rest of mind, it's better we go our separate ways. But all they say is, no, you cannot go your separate way, so we have to be together. In fact, the worst is that they still want to take everything that belongs to the Yorubas. That's why everybody needs to wake up. We need to wake up. These people know that we have the resources. They themselves, they have their own resources, but no, still they still want to gather everything that belongs to the southerners to theirs, which will not be possible. This is greed. But thank God for the likes of Alhaji Sani Zangon Daura. He had made a point. He had made it clear that the northerners have their own oil. In fact, they have gas, and the gas is even more than oil, what oil can do. But the truth of the matter is, they are not satisfied. They are not satisfied. They are still of the opinion that their forefather made it clear to them that they own every part of the country, which will not happen. My brother, my sister, we all need to wake up on this. That is why most times I look at our monarchs. They don't reason to this level. Yeah, so they have to wake up that this set of people are greedy. They have their own resources. They know we have too, but they just want to take over everything. My brother, my sister, this will not work. But with time, that is why we need to keep shouting it. We must not allow this to continue, because if we allow them, the story will change. That is why some of their elders, after they must have heard the cry of the Yoruba people, that is why we have been talking about awareness. By the time they have heard the cry of the Yoruba people, they will see like that these people are not going to allow you people to take over their land. That's exactly what we are doing. That the Yorubas will not allow them to take over their land, and they themselves, they don't want trouble. So the good ones among them had come out to make it clear that it is better we even part peacefully. At least we still have our own oil and gas that we can manage. My brother, my sister, kudos to Chief Sunday Igboho that have been able to come out and they say this, that no way for the Fulani, that Fulani must leave our land. My brother, my sister, this is not getting funny at all. Thank God that we have somebody that had been able to come out to spell it out to them, that you people need to wake up. You people need to understand that as far as Yoruba land is concerned, though, we don't care about what you people have. We don't care about anything about you, but all we want is our own land. Nobody must take our land from us. That's exactly what we are talking about. If all our monarchs have been able to do the same thing, maybe by now we would have gotten our land actualized. But the reverse has been the case. But kudos, God will continue to bless Chief Sunday Igboho Osha, because this man stood out of millions of people in Yoruba land. He is the only Messiah. Well, we will not blame him. We will not blame every other person who that God has called will definitely prove himself. But why is it that other elders cannot support him? Why is that most of all these elders are not ready to support Chief Sunday Igboho? That's exactly where the problem has been. Well, my brother, my sister, this is a very strong one. These are big congratulations to the Yorubas that have been on point, that have stand still, that no going back on Yoruba nation, and exactly what is supposed to be. Now, Alhaji Sani Zangon Daura had made it clear that it is better for us to go in peace than for us to go in pieces, and then that's exactly what we are talking about. Still on the matter, my brother, my sister, Yoruba nation, no going back. Exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.